First one, guys, write the first one as defined. Macro directive, right? It is used to write macro directive. What is macro directive, guys? It is used to replace the text. It is used to replace the text. How to do, guys? As defined, right? Macro name, we write macro name, and replacement text we have to write, guys. Replacement text. Okay, semicolons not required. As defined, macro name, replacement text. Write that. How to do this? I want to do this, guys. Example, for example, you can write anything, guys. Okay, as defined. Normally macros we write capital letters only, guys. I want to write as defined printf. Okay, pf replaces with printf. If I write in the program pf replaces with printf, I will write this and I will show you guys how to do, how it performs the preprocessing. Okay, first write this macro directive. I want to write that program as defined macro and replacement text. Okay, how it will do this replacement text, guys? I will show you in the program. CPP means not C++, C preprocessor directive, C preprocessing. cpp.exe will be there. cpp.exe. I'll show them. Okay, no? Yeah. How it performs this, guys? See once. I will write a program. See once. Now I want to write a preprocessor directive. See this. Normally we write a void main, right? Yeah. Instead of void main, see this. I want to replace. This is what void main I will write. Normally we write void main, right? I don't want to write void main, guys. First one, I will remove this. How do we want I write? See this. Start I am writing. I want to write a start. Okay, what is start? As defined. See this. You can write a start. Macros try to write capital letters for understanding, guys. Right? That is a macro. See this. Start. Oh, what is this? Void main I have written. Start means void main. Yeah. Can I write any other? As defined. PF. Now I want to write PF. What is PF? Nothing but a printf. I want to replace later. See this. Now I have written PF name in place I have written, right? Int x equals to, can I write int x equals to a? Yeah, what is a, guys? I will write x. See this. X equals to a. What is a, guys? This is also macro. Can I write a macro, guys? Yes, we can write macro. As defined. See this. Now I am writing as defined. Macro is a. A is 10. Can I take b also? Yes, we can take as defined. B also. See this. B is 20. Okay. Int x equals to 10. We can print a. Right now I am going to print pf. What is there, guys? Pf. Print a value, guys. How to print x equals to the next line? What I want to write? X equals percentile d. And I want to print welcome. See this. First percentile is x. I want to write welcome. And second percentile. First x. What is x? Second a value. I'm printing. Same. Y equals to a. Again x equals to b, guys. Next time b I have written. Pf. See this. Capital, right? We have written capital. Pf. Yes. Same in the next line again. Hello. Percentile d. Hello I have written. Second percentile. Now x comma b. Right? X comma b. Now get ch close. Yeah. You understood? Now whatever the code you have written, that won't be compiled, guys. Manam rasin program eppadiki compile avadu. What happens, guys? Pre-processing. If I run directly, what happens? Save this. Now I am saving as this program. If I do, can I do run, guys? If I run directly, it will be executed. Compilation. For example, I will show you. See this. Some name, writer, test file. Can I write test one? Test one.c. Yeah, test one.c I have. Can I run, guys, directly? Yes, we can run. But I did not do compilation, right? What happens? If we did, if whenever if you did not do compilation, automatically lower processes will be compiled. For example, see if I run, see what, now I am running. Got output or not? But I did not do compilation, right? What happens? I told you, right? Those programs will be executed automatically. Okay, see this test1.c. I will show you guys. Test1.c. See what happens. The pre-processing how to do. I will remove test1.c. First, I will show you test1.c file, right? How many files will be created? I will show you now. Yeah, save with any other name, guys. I want to save your college name, guys. See one GPREC. Now I want to save .c. Okay, I saved as GPREC.c. Once I go and check it once. See, only which file is there, guys? GPREC.c. Okay, that is header file. Previous one, I remove. I will remove this. I removed GPREC.c. Can you see this? Which file is there? C file. When this file is created today, 328. Are you following us? 8/10/2020, 328 p.m. Are you following us? The C file is created. Now, pre-processing how to do? Now I want to do pre-processing. CPP, that file name. What is the file name, guys? GPREC. Now this pre-processing is done. Okay. What happens, guys? If pre-processing is done, GPREC.i file is created. See this. You can see, guys. GPREC.i file is the original file. Pre-processing it. This will manually, automatically will done, guys. See one. What happens in this pre-processing? Removed as defined, everything replaced. Start and ration, start replaced. Int x equals to a we have written. Int x equals to b we have written. X equals to b replaced. X comma a we have written. That is replaced. This code will be executed. You understood, guys? What happens in the pre-processing? In pre-processing, everything replaced, guys. Pre-processing replaced everything. Okay, we are writing a printf scanf function. Those prototypes will be included. Okay, in the pre-processing. Are you following? The total file is included as include. Clear, guys? This is the pre-processing. You understood, right? What is dot I file, dot c file? This is dot c file. Our original is this. Okay, our original is this. But ఇది compile right? Are you following? Whatever the code, this will be done first. That next compilation, that obj file will be created. Okay, the dot obj file. See once. See the dot obj file, guys. Here dot obj file is created. Dot obj file. Next, once execute, dot exe file will be created. Okay. Finally, when I try to open the next file, dot exe dot bak file also will be created, guys. Okay. Once open and once right, you understood, right? It's a dot I file, dot c file, guys. Right? Dot c file and dot I file both. This is dot I file. Right, guys? Dot c. This is dot c, guys. This is dot I file. In dot I file, what happens? In dot c, what happens? What is replaced? What is replaced, right? Dot c dot I. First write dot c, guys. I will show you full dot I file. First write dot c.
Unmuted.
At the time of reprocessing, only replacements happen, guys. Are you following? Replacements happen. That's all. At compile time only, we get errors. At pre-processing time, it won't show any errors. Okay, it replaces whatever you have written. It replaces everything. That's all. Even though if you have errors, at that time you won't get that errors. It won't display. Okay, at compilation time, it removes. It shows the errors. Completed, huh? Understood, guys? What is as defined, right? Now, next one. Yeah, how it is replaced? Write this. How it is replaced? That is .c .i file. What is .obj, guys? Everything it replaces. Getter files. Okay. In .obj, what it contains? For example, in .obj, zeros and ones. This will compile .obj. Compilation. What happens, guys? In compilation, it converts this also. Intex. What is intex? Converts zeros and ones. X equals to 10. Zeros and ones. Binary format it converts. This is also convert binary form. .obj contains this like this. .exe also contains that. But in this movement, header files code cannot be converted. At compilation phase, header files code cannot be converted. Header files code be converted at linking time, guys. Header files code will be there. Those header files code will be converted at runtime. We did not write any header files, right? We write header files, that code will be also included. That code will be converted at the time of linking, not at the time of compilation. Are you following? Next one, guys. Uh, why do you use macros? Why do you use macros, guys? Right? What is macro? What is macro? Macro is simplified function is called macro, guys. Simplified function is called macro. Okay. What is simplified function, guys? What is simplified function? I will explain. What is macro, guys? What is macro? What is simplified function? See this. Completed. Now next program. See this. Normally we write a main function, guys. Okay. Addition of two numbers program I want. How to write addition of two numbers? Simply we write a int add of, right? Return type int x into y. Int x into y. Return the result. How to return the result, guys? We return result x plus y. Okay. Main function. Right, guys? How to write that execution printf of addition I want to call. How to call addition? Addition is percentile comma addition. Call that function, guys. Add of, you're passing 10 and 20. Get the h close. Okay, we have written this addition of two numbers, guys. Yeah, now this is a simplified function. GPR is 1. Yeah, see this. We can execute addition of two numbers will be executed. But here function occupies memory, guys. Yes or no? Function occupies memory. I don't want the memory, guys. See this. Then can I remove this and can I write something else? Yes, we can write. How to write? As defined. Yeah, add of. What is add of? Can I write a function like this? Add of. What I have written? X comma y is nothing but a. I will write like this. X comma y is nothing but a x plus y. Okay, no? This one. I don't want this. I don't want this. I will remove this. Simplified function is called macro, guys. Simplified function is called macro. I don't want this. Okay, if I write this, what happens? I don't want this. Now add of x comma y is nothing but x plus y. Okay, now if I write x plus y, see this. What happens if I write x plus y? What is x plus y now? This will substitute, right? I will save and I will do. Okay, how it substitute these values? How substitute this value? GBR is 1, right? How to do pre-processing, guys? CPP, GPREC 1 dot C. Yeah, now pre-processing is done. After replacing, what happens? GPREC 1. See this .i file. This is .i file, guys. What is replaced? Add of 1020, right? We called add of 1020. Yeah, we did not save, guys. Save it once. Save it. Saved. Okay. At the after pre-processing, x plus y will be replaced. This is what? Capital letters, right? Sorry. Add. I have written add, guys, right? Whenever if I write add, see this one save, pre-processing. Do pre-processing once again. CPP, GPREC 1.c. Now pre-processing is done. Now once open that data file, guys, if I open data file, see this, it replaces that 10 plus 20 replace. You understood? What is the difference here? This one and this one, right? Function occupies space where macro doesn't occupy space. That is a specialty. What is a macro, guys? Simplified function is called macro. Okay. Difference between function and macro. Macro and function. Function occupies space, but function occupies space. Memory. Space means what? Function occupies memory, right? But macro doesn't. You understood the difference, right? Function occupies space, but macro doesn't occupy space. That's all, guys. Write this. I will write different other functions. How to write macro? Simplified function. Yeah, you try, guys. Swap of two numbers. Macro. Try once. We can write macro for space function also, guys. Swap function. Swap of a comma b. We can swap two numbers. Complete this quickly. Next, square root to cube root. I want to write, guys. Square root and cube root. Next program. Square root of completed. Square root and cube root. Want to write square root, cube root, guys. How to write square root of a function? Simplified function is called macro. Difference between macro and function. Function occupies memory, but macro doesn't. Yeah, guys. Square root, cube root, we write function. Square root of and cube root function. Yeah, guys. How to write square root macros? As defined, square. I want square, guys. Square of x. Square function and cube function. X into x. Cube of function, guys. How to write cube of function? As defined, cube of x equals to, what is cube of x? X into x. Or we can write square of x into, this is called nested macro, guys. Square of x into x. So what? Nested macro. Macro is in the macro. Next, as defined test. Can I write, this is called null macro. We call it a null macro, guys. If there is no replacement text, null macro. If there is no replacement text, then it's called null macro. Yeah, square root, square and a cube. How to write square and cube, guys? Square equals to capital letters. Okay, I forgot to write. Write capital letters, guys. Square of, right? Why capital letters? Because to differentiate functions and macros, guys. Functions normally we write like this. Macros we write capital letters. To differentiate, that's all, guys. Square of x. Now I am writing square of x equals to x into x, cube of x equals to, right? We have written test macro also. This is called null macro, guys. It doesn't have anything. There is no replacement text. Then it is called, right? Don't try to print null macro. Don't try to print square of x. I want to print a square of 5. What is square of 5, guys? Call that function. What is, how to call square of 5? What is square of 5? Cube also, guys. I want to print cube also. Cube equals to, what is cube? Now I want to print cube of 5 equals to, cube of 5 is percentile d cube of 5, right? Square of x and cube of 5. Then we can execute this, run this, guys. Square is this and cube also. Write this, guys. Completed. Write this. Next one, conditional preprocessor directives. Right. As include also